All right, today we are focusing on solving some more multi-step word problems. And since you've had some practice already, I do want you to go ahead and try each problem before I show you, just to see what you can do with the problems before I show you how to solve it. So this first one here says, Warren, Lisa, and Tina went to the carnival. The table shows the number of points Warren won at each carnival game. So the table's here. So banana bowling, 24 points, toss and trade, 16, and rabbit race, 10. Lisa won the same number of points as Warren. Warren, Lisa, and Tina won a total of 225 points. So how many points did Tina win? Go ahead and try that one on your own. All right, so here's what we notice. So they went to a carnival. This table shows what points Warren got. So this all together, if we added it, would be this total of Warren's points. Okay, so Lisa has the same points as Warren. Okay, that's important. In all three of them won 225 points. Okay, so we need to know how many points Tina won. Okay, so we know that Warren, we need to figure out how much Warren won because Warren won the same as Lisa, so that we can figure out how much Tina won, because all of these, are 225 points in all. Okay, so I want to add all these up so that I can figure out how many points Warren got. C10 and 50. Okay, so Warren got 50. The problem also tells me that Lisa got the same number as Warren, so 50. So we can say 50 plus 50 plus T for Tina gives me 225. That would be writing an equation that has a variable that shows our missing value. Okay, so I know that 50 plus 50 is 100. 100 plus T gives me 225. Well, I can go ahead and do some simple subtraction to go ahead and take 225 minus 100, and I get 125. So that shows that Tina won 125 points. Okay. All right, here is the next one. It says that Jessica rode her bike 3 miles on Thursday and 4 miles on Friday. On Saturday, she rode twice as many miles as she rode on the first 2 days. How many miles did Jessica ride her bike on Saturday? Go ahead and try that one on your own. Okay, so here's the information that I noticed right away. 3 miles on Thursday, 4 miles on Friday, and on Saturday, she rides twice as many miles as she rode on the first 2 days. Okay, so whatever that is times 2. Okay, so we just need to know how many she rode it on Saturday. All right, so 3 miles on Thursday and 4 miles on Friday. Well, if I do 3 plus 4, and then I'm gonna multiply that by 2, then I get S for Saturday. So 3 plus 4, that's 3 miles plus 4 miles. That gives me Thursday and Friday, which is 7. And then on Saturday, she rode her bike twice as many miles as she did on both of these days together, combined. So 7 times 2 gives me S, which is her Saturday miles, 14 miles. Because 7 times 2 is 14. So Jessica rode her bike 14 miles on Saturday. Okay, while I'm doing this, if at any point you get a problem wrong and you're not quite sure how I solved it, go go back and rewatch to make sure you're understanding. All right, we're over on the back now. All right, this one says that Randall mows lawns from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. every Saturday and Sunday during the summer. He charges his customers $5 an hour. How much does Randall earn in 1 week? How much does Randall earn if he mows lawns for 15 weeks? I'm going to tell you two things. One, you need to figure out how many hours are between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 to 11. There's 4 hours there. I'll give you that. There's 4 hours. Also, pay attention. There's not just one. There are 2 questions here. They are asking you how much Randall earns in 1 week, and then they want to know how much he's going to earn if he mows lawns for 2 weeks. So you need to answer both questions. Go ahead and try those on your own. Okay, so I pointed out to you that he mows lawns from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's 4 hours every Saturday and Sunday during the summer. Okay, and he's going to charge $5 an hour. So we need to know how much he earns in 1 week first. All right, so if he does that on both Saturday and Sunday, then that's 4 hours a day. So 4 plus 4 gives me 8. So it's 8 hours per week. That's 8 hours per week, and he's charging $5 an hour. Well, 8 times 5 gives me 40. So it's $40 per week. Okay, that answers my first question. Okay? Now I need to answer the second question. So how much money is he going to earn if he does this for 15 weeks? Well, if he earns $40 in 1 week, then all I need to do is do $40 times 15 weeks gives me my total for 15 weeks. It's a 5. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 40 times 15. I'm going to rearrange that though, because the commutative property says I can. So I can just do 15 times 4 and tack on a 0. 15 times 4, that is 20. 60, okay, tack on my 0, 600. So in 15 weeks, he earns $600 in 15 weeks. All right. The next one says, each small frozen yogurt container costs $3. Each large frozen yogurt container costs $5. How much do 6 small yogurt containers and 4 large containers cost all together? Go ahead and figure that one out. All right, so each small costs $3 and each large costs $5, okay? So we want to know how much 6 smalls and 4 larges cost together, okay? So the small equals $3 and the large equals $5. Okay, so I want 6 small. Well, 3 times 6 gives me 18. And I want 4 large. 5 times 4, that gives me 20. I want to know how much that is all together. I'm just going to add. And I'm going to get $38 all together. Okay? That one was a little bit more simple. You just had to pay attention to how many of each type that they wanted you to purchase. So you were getting 6 smalls and 4 larges. You just needed to know how much those each cost and add them together. All right, this last one. Pay very close attention to the language. Okay? So, don't let it trip you up. Take it one sentence at a time. A bus has 15 rows of seats. Each row has 4 seats. At the first stop, 25 people get on the bus. And then at the second stop, 3 people get off the bus and 12 more people get on. So how many empty seats are there after the second stop? Go ahead and try to figure that one out on your own. Okay, so here's what we know. Oops. The bus has 15 rows of seats and there's 4 seats in each row. Okay. So then on stop 1, 25 people get on, so that's going to be adding. And at the second stop, 3 people get off, that's going to be subtracting. And 12 people get on. Okay, so we're adding more people again. Okay, so how many empty seats are there after the second stop? All right, well, I want to figure out how many people are on this bus just to begin with. So at the first stop, we've got 25 people, okay? And the second stop, 3 people are gonna get off. Okay, so I'm gonna subtract those 3 people. Okay, I've got 22 people now. And now 12 more people are gonna get on. Okay. All right, now I have 34 people on my bus. So I have 34 people on the bus, okay? But they want to know how many empty seats there are after this second stop. Well, now I need to come back up here. There's 15 rows of seats and each row has 4 seats. So to figure out how many seats there are in all, I need to do 15 times 4. 5 times 4 gives me 20, carry my 2. 4 times 1 gives me 4, plus 2 more gives me 60. So there's 60 seats. And right now, 34 of those are full. I need to know how many are empty. So 60, take away 34. Let's do some borrowing. And I have 26 empty seats. All right, so that's what I have for you. Each of these problems is different. But I really want you to pay attention to the fact that all you need to do is pay attention to what it's saying. Think about what the problem is saying and take out the number parts and figure out exactly what they're wanting you to do. You can do it.